Welcome to Braintree High School here for Game 2 of the doubleheader between Braintree and Cohasset. Mike Wassel here for BCAM TV alongside Genevieve Bergoli. And the first game, Braintree was able to win by the score of 13-1. And Quigley will get the start here in Game 2. Quigley delivers a pitch in there for a strike. So Chase, Silva, and Santarella, 1, 2, and 3 in the order. Pitch just off the plate. Pitch from Quigley is out of the zone. Lights are on now at Braintree High School for the second game, as that one is half-hearted and fouled off over the Braintree dugout. Good pitch from Quigley and a weak ground ball to second base. It's going to be a tough play. Venuti on the run, and the throw across is in time. So Venuti moving over to second base for this game, and he makes the first out. Defensively across the infield, DiMartino at third, Creedon at short, Venuti at second, and Vanelli playing here at first. And in the outfield, Burns in left, Whalen in center, and Dowdy in right field. As Baker does the catching for Game 2 for Quigley. Pitch is down low to Silva. And this one hit hard. Oh, what a pick at second base as Venuti snags and fires for out number 2. So both outs have been made in that direction. And 2 very quick outs here in the first. So the 86ers, the home team this game. They were the road team to be in Game 1 of the doubleheader, but here for this one, they are the home team. And looking for a 1-2-3 first from Quigley as that pitch misses to Santarella. And away again. On the way, and a pop-up in the infield as Venuti looks to make all 3 outs in the inning, which he does, as a couple steps back on the outfield grass to put it away. So 3 easy outs as Quigley doesn't have to exert much energy in that inning as we head to the bottom of first. No score. First pitch of the bottom of the first is a ball to Diato. So Diato, DiMartino, and Venuti, 1, 2, and 3 in the Braintree order. And the pitch is on there for a strike. So Cohen pitching here in Game 2, at least to begin it. Pitch is outside to Diato, and he takes a walk to begin things here in the first. So walks were an issue last game for post 118, and to begin this, they're struggling out of the gates as DiMartino steps in. Close play at first. And that one down below the knees for a ball. Ground ball to first. It is knocked down, and that's the only play at first base as DiMartino is tagged out. But he does get the runner over to second base. Brings up Venuti, who was on fire last game after coming in the third. Hit a solo home run, also had a double and a single. Hits this one to third, and the throw is back to second base, and he is out as Diato is caught in between the bases.
Are you guys from the league? Are you from the league?
Say one more time.
Are you from the league?
Oh, no.
No?
First pitch to Casey is down low for a ball. So Casey batting in the cleanup spot as Venuti now takes off. The throw is down, and he is going to be out, trying to steal second base. So Braintree runs themselves into 2 outs on the bases. Diato once, and now Venuti to end the inning. So no score after inning of play. We'll head to the second. Why should I?
I don't think he was asking for it.
First pitch of the top of the second is outside for a ball. So Braintree ran themselves into 2 outs to end the first. And now quickly back out there to pitch in the second. 1-1. Four, 5, and 6 expected here in the inning. And that one is another pop-up. And Venuti has made now all 4 of the putouts in the game at second base. Right now, Cohasset having trouble getting around on the pitches from Quigley, and everything's been to the right side of the infield. Everything to second base. First pitch is down low for ball 1. So Baker catching here in game 2. Very familiar with all these kids. He's part of the Super 8 championship team. Quigley didn't get a chance to pitch during the regular season for Braintree, as this one is stopped by Creed. The throw from his knees. Oh, what a play!
Wait, what?
What a play from Creedon from one knee, and he was able to fire that one across in time for the second out, and the defense has been on display here to begin this game for the 86ers. Quickly delivers another pitch in there for a strike. So right now, Quigley pitching to contact, but his defense has made a couple nice plays in the game. Skips in. Right there on the corner for another strike. Off-speed pitch. Oh, he swung on and missed. And again, the throw will have to be made down to first base, and this time it'll end the inning as Baker blocks, and Quigley records his first strikeout. So through an inning and a half, no score. First pitch of the bottom of the second is outside for ball 1. Casey, Vanelli, and Baker expected here in the second. And the pitch is fouled over the screen. Fastball is way upstairs. So Casey, who was batting when Venuti was caught stealing, will get a fresh plate appearance here to begin the bottom of the second. And he fouls this one right back off the screen, right on that ball. another ground ball foul. Big swing and a miss and a good off-speed pitch, and Casey was fooled as he strikes out. A much better start for Cohasset here in the second game. And it brings up Vanelli. Vanelli homered last game, a 2-run shot to center. Also had a single. And this pitch is out of the zone for ball 1. We're actually looking for their first hit of the second game. One base runner's been on, and that was on a walk. Pitch down below the knees. 2-1 to count. And that one out of the zone, 3-1. So Cohen in danger of walking his second batter of the game, and Braintree looking for a base runner here with 1 out in the inning. And there it is. So the second base runner on balls. And it gives a chance for Baker, who didn't play in game 1, getting his first plate appearance of the afternoon. One on one down here in the second, and the pitch to Baker is down low. And Baker hammers this one out towards right center. That one carrying back by the wall, and it is going to one-hop the wall as Baker thinks about 2, and he'll get there easily if nobody's covering the bag at second on the double to right center. That ball has been carrying in that direction all game long, especially in game 1, where we saw a couple homers out in that way, and now 2 aboard here in the second. So the first hit of the game is a very loud one, a double that one-hops the wall and gives now Creedon a chance. First pitch to him is on the outside corner for a strike. So the 86ers looking for the opening run here in the second. 2 men in scoring position and just 1 out. And the off-speed pitch is away. Flared out, and that one out of play.
Went in the trash.
1-2 the count to Creedon as the infield comes in, and he hits this one out to right field for a base hit. So a nice piece of hitting there from Creedon as he was able to keep his weight back and hit that one out to right, and that scores the opening run to put Braintree up 1-0. So 3 straight base runners have reached. Walk got it started, and then the loud double, and now the RBI single from Creedon. Runners at the corners with still just 1 out. And Burns gets his first look here at Cohen. The runner goes, and the throw is down, and again it gets away, and the second run comes in. That's the second time here in the doubleheader that we've seen that exact same play, and the throw is again low and gets away. So the run comes in from third base. 2-0 now. Braintree leading. Runner at second base, still just the 1 out for Burns. And a fly ball deep to left. That one back by the foul pole, and it is going to be a foul ball. So Burns, who hammered that one down the left field line, just hit that one foul. And you can see it just to the right or the left of that pole. depending on which way you're looking at it. Right next to that scoreboard out there in left field. Clearly was foul, but it was a certain home run. The ball is carrying very well here at Braintree High School. That would have been the third home run of the doubleheader. Burns looking to straighten that one out as he swings and misses at this one. 2 runs already in here in the inning. Braintree were probably just about 6 inches away from making it a 4-0 game. Off-speed pitch in there for strike 3 as Burns takes that one for strike 3. So Burns, who just missed a home run, now strikes out for the second out of the inning. Down to the bottom of the order for Whalen. Looking to come through with the hit as he has Creedon at second base and 2 down.
Final Joe.
Slaughter ruled him. A lot of yelling towards the end.
I was there with the argument about the 1 run they got.
Right.
Pitch on the corner for a strike. So Creedon leads at second. There are 2 outs, and the pitch to Whalen is on the corner for a strike. Right there on the corner, and Whalen down looking as well. So back-to-back strikeouts for Braintree as they look. But they do push across 2 runs to take a 2-0 lead through 2. Top of the third inning, Quigley back out there. And the first pitch is down low, 4-1. So he's retired the first 6 in order. 7, 8, and 9 expected to cost Arnold and Norton. And this one hit pretty well, but playable. And Burns, who let that one eat him up there in left field, he got a late jump on that. And now thinking 3 bags, and the throw from Creedon, and the throw is close, and it's not in time. So a ball misplayed out in left field turns into a triple. So the first hit of the game comes to begin the third. After Braintree took the 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second, now a chance to cut the lead in half. Pitch to Arnold is in there for a strike. Quigley with the runner at third. Nobody out. Defense is back. They'll give up the run and exchange for an out. But Quigley looking for a K here, trying to keep that runner at third. Has 1 K to this point. And the pitch to Arnold. It's down low, nicely picked. Sharply hit, but at short. The run will come in the back door. A low throw is dug out by Vanelli at first. And the runner is out, but the run does come in the back door to cut the lead in half, 2-1. The base is now empty with 1 out. And the pitch to Norton is a swing and a miss. Breaking ball and a pop-up. This one's going to have to be played in the outfield as Whalen comes over and puts it away for out number 2. Cohasset has been underneath a lot of these swings. Seen a few fly balls and one that was misplayed out in the outfield. Back to the top of the order now for the second time as Chase gets a second look, and he hits this one well to left, and that's going to get over the head of Burns and down to the fence, and it's going to be another triple as this one is thrown in. Second triple of the inning for Cohasset, and they put a couple good swings here in the inning. Silva's second look. He grounded out to second base his first time on a nicely picked ball. Quigley looking to work himself out of this one, trying to keep the lead at 2-1. Runner third, 2 down. And the pitch is upstairs. Right there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss as Quigley comes up with his second strikeout of the game, leaving the runner at third base. But Cohasset does strike for one, cutting the lead in half as we head to the bottom of the third. It's 2-1. Bottom of the third, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. Second time through the order. Diotto takes his second look. He walked back in the first, and he hits this one sharply to right, and that one is going to be played for the first out. So nobody on and one down here in the third. And DiMartino with his second look at the starting pitchers. This one's popped up, heading towards the stands. And it's just out of play. DiMartino watches that one outside, and it's 1-1. Or 2-1 rather. And swings at a pitch, up around his letters and grounds it out, and the throw across from short is in time for out number 2. So a 2-1 lead here for the 86ers as Venuti gets a chance. Hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one is smoked down the left field line. That one is going to get down and hop up against the fence for a double with 2 outs here in the third. Venuti has liked that spot here today. That's the second time he's gone down that line with a double. Casey, who had 3 hits in game 1, looking to come up with a hit here with 2 down and try and push Venuti across. Give Quigley a little breathing room on the mound. And this one's popped up on the infield. It's heading back towards foul territory. It's going to be a longer play, but the shortstop able to get back and put it away. So runner left at second here in the inning. As we head to the fourth inning, it's 2-1, Braintree. First pitch of the top of the fourth is down low for a ball. 3, 4, and 5 in the order. And the pitch is on the corner for a strike. Santarella, Cohen, and Labadie. Inner half and just inside. 2-1 the count. Quigley in his fourth inning of work. And delivers a pitch that is fouled back off the screen. Pitch was up around the letters. Pop up, and this one's going to reach foul territory and land foul. Pitch just down. Nice play again by Baker behind the plate. And the payoff pitch is down below the knees for ball 4. So a leadoff walk to begin things here in the fourth. Cohen now with the second look. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Quigley looking for a double play ball, trying to get a couple quick outs. Defense shading up the middle. And the pitch is outside. First batter walks, and now it's 2-0. Here to Cohen. Being held on by Vanelli at first. And the pitch is upstairs. Probably be at least one take, if not two, on a 3-0 count. And that one misses for ball 4. So meeting at the mound here after back-to-back walks, and this might prompt a little bit of bullpen action. So the first two reaching on walks. Nobody out here in the fourth. Braintree holding on to a 2-1 lead. And right now that lead is in jeopardy after the first two have reached. We'll see how aggressive Cohasset will be if they'll try and lay down sacrifice, try and put two in scoring position with less than 2 down. Labadie grounded out too short in his first plate appearance. Braintree expecting a potential bunt as Vanelli's in on the grass, and the pitch is down low. So no sign there on potentially squaring up on that first pitch. And that one is way down low, and Quigley right now having trouble throwing a strike. So Quigley could really use a ground ball here. 2-0 the count. And that one again down low. a pitch out of the zone. And throw down anyway, but it was ball 4, so the runner able to advance on the third walk of the inning. So McCosker, who struck out his first time, is now taking a pitch down low. Big swing and a miss. Quigley looking to work himself out of a big jam here in the inning. And the pitch is down low for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Nobody out, bases loaded. Here for Cohasset, down by a run. Right now they are thinking about a big inning. And that one gets away. And the game will now be tied at 2 on the wild pitch. Three and one the count. Runners at second and third. Still nobody out. Tie game now at 2. And this one is hit well to center field. And it is caught in left field as it looked like Whalen lost that one in the lights. And the sac fly gives the 3-2 lead to Cohasset. So now another runner at third, but there is finally the first out here of the 4th. So Quigley trying to get out of this inning with just the 2 runs scored as Braintree brings the infield in. All the way across. And the first pitch is in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit well again out in the gap. And Whalen is going to track this one down, but another sac fly brings another run across. 3 runs here in the inning, and it's now 4-2. So the 3 walks coming back to all score. As the bases are now clear, but there are 2 outs. First pitch swing is a fly ball out to left field. Burns on the move, and he's going to grab it on the run to end the inning. But 3 runs pushed across for Cohasset, and they were able to capitalize on 3 walks in the inning. Bottom of the 4th inning, Braintree trailing 4-2 as Vanelli leads things off with a pitch for a strike. 5, 6, and 7 expected here in the Braintree order. And another pitch in there for a strike just about the same spot. Vanelli walked his first time, but he's down the count 0-2. And he hammers this one deep to right field. That one way back, and that one is gone. Second time here today that he's homered as he hammers that one out there to right field for his second home run here today. So that one got out of here in a hurry. And just like that, the lead is down to 1, 4-3. So 1 swing of the bat, and Braintree right back in the game.
boys. Keep it going.
Fly ball to short, and Baker retired here for the first out. Creedon fouls this one off the catcher for strike one. Had an RBI single his first time. Again, fouled off the catcher as Creedon now down the count. And that one up in the zone as Braintree tries to even this one at 4, right now trailing by a run. But the leadoff homer from Vanelli able to get Braintree one step closer to it. 2-2 the count to Creedon. And he hits this one up in the air to right field as the second baseman heads back onto the grass to put it away for the second out. Now brings up Burns, who just missed a home run back in his first plate appearance and then ended up striking out. First pitch is upstairs, 4-1. And he hammers this one down the left field line and very foul. Again, with pretty good authority. One, and that one gets away, 4-2. Whalen waiting on deck, hoping to get a chance to bat here in the fourth. As that one misses outside. Trying to get on base. Burns is the tying run, so you'd like to get on base. Big swing and a miss, and now the count is full. Hammers this one through the hole between third and short. A 2-out single here for Burns. And it gives Whalen a chance. With 2 down here in the inning, let's see if Braintree tries to steal a bag. Already seen a few stolen bases here in the first game of the doubleheader. We did see one caught in the first inning as Venuti was thrown out trying to steal second base. First pitch, and that one gets away. And Burns will head down to second base to throw down, and it's not in time. Very close. Very aggressive jump there. And that was a close play, probably a little bit closer than I anticipated based on the fact that that one squirted away. Catcher made a nice throw, but just far enough away, and Burns slid to the outside of the bag. Burns looking to score on a base hit, and Whalen looking to come up with that with 2 outs. And that one again is down low. Tying run at second base. And that one hammered out there to center field. Whalen looking to knock that one over the head. And, it just off the glove in center field. An unbelievable attempt there. That one was almost made over the shoulder, but it does tie the game at 4, and Whalen comes up with the hit to tie it up. So 2 runs here in the inning ties the game at 4, and Braintree not done yet. Another runner in scoring position at second base. Back to the top of the order for Diato. And he takes the first pitch in there for a strike. He's walked and flied out to right. And Whalen has great speed on the bases, trying to score on a base hit. Out of the zone. So Cohasset had a lead at 4-2. And that lead did not last very long, as that pitch is outside. A long ball has really been the difference here today as part of the doubleheader. Braintree had 2 of them in the first, and they've had 1 here in the second game. Nice play at short, as that one was hit on a line, but the shortstop able to jump up and grab that one. Otherwise, Whalen was probably coming home from second base. But the 86ers do score twice. They tie the score at 4 as we head to the 5th. Top of the 5th inning, Braintree now tying the game at 4 each, and Quigley back out there. This might be his last inning of work if he can try and get through this 5th inning. There is still action out there in the pen. He went around on that one for a strike. So Fine, who is warming in the pen, looks to be ready if needed here in the inning. But Quigley looking to get out of this 5th inning with the game tied at 4. A late swing and a foul tip. So Quigley looking to throw some strikes here in this inning. 3 walks last inning. They all came around to score. So he's looking for a clean one here in the 5th, as this one is fouled off and out of play on a late swing. Off-speed pitch is away. Pitch stays up in the zone. And now the count is full. So Norton leading things off, 9-1 and 2. Right now a tie game at 4, as Quigley looks to win the battle here to begin the inning. And the 3-2 pitch is in there, strike 3, as Norton takes strike 3 with him. Top of the order now for the 3rd time in the game. Nobody on, and 1 out. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1. And sharply hit too short. And a nice play by Creedon on the move for out number 2. That ball was absolutely hammered, but right at Creedon. Second out now of the 5th, as Quigley looks for that 1-2-3 inning that the 86ers were looking for. Right now tied at 4, and the bats have warmed up for Braintree here in Game 2. They were certainly on display in Game 1, and this time an easier play for Creedon, as a throw across is in time to end the inning. So 1-2-3 top half of the 5th. As we head to the bottom half, it's a 4-4 game. Bottom of the fifth inning, tied at 4, and DiMartino hits this one out there to right center, and that one's going to get down up and against the wall as DiMartino's thinking 2, maybe even 3, as that one is bobbled, and now he'll get to third very easily.
Nice job, Steven.
So DiMartino able to find that right center field gap, and that's been the jet stream out there here today. Everything going out in that direction is finding the wall, if not out of here. So a leadoff triple to begin things here in the fifth, and now the go-ahead run is just 90 feet away. And right now, Venuti's been a very good hitter here today especially, but he gets an opportunity trying to give Braintree the lead. We know he has that kind of power. He already put on display. Back in game 1, he hit a solo homer. He's also doubled twice here today. The infield comes in, trying to keep the score tied at 4. Anything on the outfield could be deep enough for a sac fly as well, which we saw 2 of those for Cohasset. Pitch to Venuti, and that one well out of the zone. And that one is swung on and missed on a pitch down in the dirt. Another pitch up in the zone, and DiMartino not breaking. As that one is ball 4, and Venuti will reach. He didn't like the 2 pitches up around the head area in that at-bat. So runners now at the corners. Still nobody out, and the pitch to Casey is in there on the corner for a strike. Venuti is going, and the pitch is a ball. No throw down. Now runners at second and third. Still no outs in the inning, and Braintree looking to take the lead. DiMartino at third, Venuti at second, and that one a ground ball. The runner not going. 3 players right there, and luckily the play is made at first as the pitcher, shortstop, and third baseman all nearly collide. So not a routine play, but the first out is made. And now Venuti gets Vanelli gets a chance with the first pitch being outside for ball. So last at bat, he hit a home run to right center, and this pitch is in there for a strike. The 86ers have 2 runners in scoring position, just 1 out, trying to take the lead. And that one hit hard to second base. The runner on contact is going, which will score from third base on the out for Vanelli. So a productive out gives Braintree the 5-4 lead. So the second RBI of the game for Vanelli gives a chance now for Baker with 2 outs and the runner at third base. He's hit a double and popped out too short. Off-speed pitch in there right at the knees. Baker down the count, looking to drive one. He's already hit one out in the gap. And the pitch is upstairs. Just below the knees, Baker took a step towards the dugout. Venuti at third, 2 down here in the bottom of the fifth. Braintree enjoying a 1-run lead, but they're looking for an insurance run here with 2 down. And this one popped up on the infield. The pitcher wanting to make the play, but the shortstop comes over and puts it away as Braintree leaves a runner at third, but they do push across the go-ahead run to lead 5-4 as we head to the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th inning, and Finan to pitch in relief of Quigley, who went the first 5, allowing 4 runs. First pitch is a strike. 3, 4, and 5 expected here in the inning as Santarella takes that one outside for ball 1. And that one fouled over the screen and out of play. So Finan ahead, 1 and 2. A little action in the pen for Cohasset as this one is hit hard and through the right side of the infield for a base hit. Cohen now with his 3rd look at the Braintree pitching here in the game. Popped out and walked and takes the first pitch for a strike. So we haven't seen a double play here in game 2, but there was 2 of them turned by the Braintree defense in game 1. This would be a good spot for their first double play of the game, as that one was nicely stopped by Baker. The throw down to first, and it would have been out if the tag was there. Right there at the knees for a strike. Good spot on the outer half. Braintree holding on to a 1-run lead as that one was waved at and just foul tipped. Ground ball towards short, and that one's going to get through as Creedon was more towards the second base bag, and that one gets through. So back-to-back singles to begin things here in the 6th. And Cohasset in business. Pitch is in there, first strike. Labadie so far has reached base on a walk and also grounded out. And a big swing and a miss. So Fine has been ahead in the count. He's induced a couple ground balls, but they've both gotten through. Be a good spot for a strikeout. And the pitch is just off the plate. Pretty good spot. And a swing and a miss. He elevated to strike him out. So a much needed strikeout for the first out here of the inning. And it brings up McCosker. He struck out and hit a sac fly. Two aboard, 1 down here in the 6th. the tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first, and the first pitch is on the outer corner for a strike. Pitch is down low, 4-ball, evening the count at 1-1. Pitch is down below, and the throw down to first, and nobody's covering. Manelli had to snag that one. He wasn't on first base. Pitch is inside. And McCosker now ahead. Pitch there at the knees, and McCosker with a quick step towards first, and he has to retrace his steps back into the batter's box. Full count. First and second one down, as Fine looks for another out. And the pitch is swung on and missed. He came back to strike him out. Back-to-back strikeouts after the first two reached on singles. Braintree clinging to a one-run lead, 5-4, trying to keep it that way as we head to the bottom half of the sixth. Pitch to DeCoste is right there for strike one. It'll be a big spot for the 86ers as far as momentum goes, trying to hold on to this lead. After what looked like Cohasset was going to strike and try and tie it, Fine trying to work his way out of it. 1-1 the count. 2 on, 2 down here in the top of the sixth. Braintree looking for their sixth win of the season, trying to improve to 6-2 with the victory here, as that one is just below the knees for a ball. Pretty good spot again on that outer corner. And it's waved at and missed. Fine now just a strike away from getting out of it. 2-2 the count. Chance here with another strike to strike out the side. He'll step off. Get the signs back again from Baker. Signs relayed down. And the 2-2 pitch is down for ball 3. Count is full. Second straight full count. The runners will be in motion here with 2 out. And the 3-2 pitch is spoiled off and out of play. Again, the 3-2, and this one hammered out there to left field. Burns on the move. That's going to get over his head, and it's going to hop up against the wall as 2 runs will come across on the throw to third. He's going to be out. So it turns into an out at third base, but the 2 runs do score as Creedon nails the guy trying to steal another bag there, trying to hit second to third. But the 2 runs do come across, and it's now 6-5 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning with Cohasset leading. First pitch of the bottom of the 6th is outside for a ball. Pitch is away to Creedon. 7, 8, and 9 in the order. And a hard hit ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Burns was thinking about squaring in the pitches outside anyway for a ball. So right now the 86 is down by a run. Trying to tie it here in the 6th. Creedon on base, leading things off, and Burns lays it down. And the play at first. The first out made on the sacrifice. So the tying run now at second base. As Whalen came up with an RBI double, his last at bat. And the pitch is on the corner for a strike. Another pitch out of the zone as Whalen looks to get on base. Tying run at second. And that one on the corner. Cohasset clinging on to a one-run lead. This one's gone back and forth the entire game as that one spins Whalen inside. Count is full. Runner at second, one out, and the 3-2 pitch on the way. And it's in there for strike 3 as Whalen takes a called strike. Diotto coming up in a big spot here in the bottom of the 6th, trying to come up with a 2-out RBI to tie the game. Creedon trying to get a good-sized lead at second, which he does. And the first pitch is well up in the zone. Middle of the order coming up after this. If anybody can reach, we'll give a chance for DiMartino. Ground ball from Diotto. It's going to be a tough play, and it's not made at second base. So the runner reaches on the infield hit. And DiMartino gets a chance with runners on the corners. So we've already seen Braintree score a run in the first 2 games, sending the runner from first to second with the runner at third, and the throw was made down, and the run came in the back door. First pitch is outside for a ball. See if Diotto's on the move, trying to get in scoring position. Pitch is the ball. The throw is down, and it's not in time. Here comes the run, and the throw down to the plate, and he is out as Creedon is cut down, heading from third to home. So Braintree does try the move, and this time it was a perfect throw that caught him at the plate. So we'll head to the 7th with Braintree down a run. First pitch of the top of the seventh is down low for ball one. So Braintree down a run, 6-5, as we play here in the seventh. They're going to need a comeback if they want to try and sweep this doubleheader. But first, right now, they're going to have to try and get a clean inning here in the seventh to try and give themselves a chance. The tying run was cut down at the plate in the bottom of the sixth. And that one's down low. Pitch misses and a 4-pitch walk to begin things here in the seventh inning. Batter squaring and goes around, offering at it for strike one. Norton has flied out to center and struck out, 0 for 2 in the game, and takes a pitch on the corner for strike two. There is some action in the pen for Cohasset, which would probably be their closer for the seventh inning. Right now it's a 1-run lead, and that one is fouled off and out of play. Post 118 right now enjoying a 6-5 lead over Braintree Post 86. As Vanelli holds on the runner at first. Fine looking for a K. Off-speed pitch right in there, strike three. As the runner goes down to second, the throw is not in time. So a stolen base on the strikeout. And that one was actually a closer play than anticipated, as it looked like that would have been an easy stolen base based on the fact that nobody was expecting him to go. So Norton strikes out for the second time, but a stolen base for Arnold puts him at second with one out. This is a big insurance run on the bases for Cohasset, trying to give themselves a little bit of breathing room. Chase 1 for 3 in the game. He's tripled and grounded out twice. Takes a pitch on the corner for a strike. Breaking ball again. It's in there for a strike. Fine looking to keep the score the way it is at 6-5. Runner at second, one down, and he's ahead in the count now. And an off-speed pitch is spoiled off. Pitch up in the zone. Evening the count now at 2-2. And the pitch right there on the corner, down looking for strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts. 4 strikeouts since Fine has come on. Runner second, 2 down for Silva. 0 for 3 in the game, as Fine looks to retire him for the 4th time. Fine really winding back and delivering a fastball there. Had a pretty good pop on the mitt. Just missed. Pretty close pitch again. 1-1 is down and blocked by Baker. Insurance run at second base with 2 outs, as Fine looks to keep the score at 6-5, and a ground ball to first, and a nice play made at first by Vanelli as he tags the bag, and Cohasset leaves a big insurance run at second base. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th with the 86ers needing at least one to try and tie it, down 6-5. Bottom of the 7th inning as DiMartino, first pitch swing and a ground ball to deep third. It's going to be a long play. The throw across is not in time, and he beat it out. So DiMartino with a infield single to begin things here in the 7th. And now a walk-off opportunity is on the table for the 86ers, trying to come back and win this one here in the 7th. Right now trailing 6-5, but Venuti has already shown his power here today and has an opportunity here to at least tie it, if not walk it off with a homer. First pitch is down in the dirt, but ball 1. Venuti has doubled and walked in game 2. Had 3 hits, including a homer in game 1 of the doubleheader. DiMartino at first base as it's now 2-0. 2-0 the count to Venuti, a very good hitter's count. And the pitch is swung on and missed. And the throw down to first is not in time. Two 2-1 pitch and a swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front. DiMartino leading, and the pitch is hammered out to center field. That one heading back and over the head of the fence, and over the fence for a ground rule double. So Venuti comes through here in the clutch with a double. So a single and a double to begin things here in the 7th, and the tying run just 90 feet away, the go-ahead run at second. Nobody out here in the 7th, and the 86ers in a great position to try and win this one, trying to sweep both games on the doubleheader. First pitch to Casey, and that one is fouled over the screen. Casey yet to have a hit here in game 2, but a hit here in this at-bat would atone for all that. And that one is blocked nicely, and the ball bounces out in front of the plate, keeping that runner at third base. So Casey, who has had a great season on the high school team that culminated in the Super 8 championship, with a lot of clutch hits along the way, looking to come up with one here on the summer team, and he hammers this one out there to right center. That one back, and that's off the wall as that brings across one, and here comes the winning run as Venuti will score on the 2 RBI double as Braintree walks off with this one 7-6 here in the inning. And this one had 2 extra base hits in the inning, including the 2 RBI double from Casey, as that one was on a hot shot out there into the gap. As Braintree wins this one 7-6 and sweeps both games of the doubleheader, winning the first one 13-1 and winning this one by the score of 7-6. So we'll have a quick post-game wrap-up right after this. Welcome back here to Braintree High School. I'm here with Sean Casey, the star of the game. Walk-off hit here today. I know it was very reminiscent to the season that you guys had in the Super 8. Just tell me what you're seeing and how were you able to drive the ball out in the field?
I was throwing a lot of fastballs the whole game, and I was sitting fastball, and he threw it to me outside pitch, and I took it that way.
And now talk about the wind. I know the wind had a factor in the first game with a few of the home runs that you guys hit, a little bit aided, but this one hit out in the gap. You guys had 2 extra base hits in the inning. Just what does it show you out in the bench as this one went back and forth the entire way, knowing that you guys were never out of this?
We the whole whole year in high school too, we knew we had capability to hit the ball in the gap, and that inning showed that we were able to, and when we got the chance to, we took advantage of it.
And talk about how important it is. I know it's been, tough after, winning the Super 8, coming over and starting pretty much a new season here with the Legion team. But you guys have had a lot of games to play. You got a ton of games this week. Does that have a mental impact at all?
We have a lot of games, but it's baseball, so it's fun to come here every day. And if you weren't having fun, you shouldn't be here. So you know what I'm saying. And you gotta, even though it's a lot of games, it's a lot of fun too. So you gotta look at it that way.
It's a lot of friends, and you guys got a few players that you didn't have on the high school team as well. So you got a few new faces, but a lot of the same results, and just another great win for you guys here today. I want to thank you for coming on camera.
Thank you.
I'm going to wrap it here. A walk-off win for Braintree to conclude both games of the doubleheaders with victories 13-1 and 7-6. For Genevieve Bergoli, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.